So in EFC 24, the big thing that everybody wants, especially when you play an Ultimate Team, is how to tell a walkout. So I'm going to be showing you, obviously on screen, how to do that. So we have 3 different types, well technically 4 if you count a double walkout. You have a normal pack, so anyone between 75 and 82. You then have a board, which is an 83 to an 85, a walkout that's an 86 and above, and finally a great one, which is a new addition, a double walkout. So in terms of a double walkout, just to let you know, the only way that you know this prior, well, I suppose you could know if the typing's different. So say you get a special card and a gold, what you'd find, or at least an icon, is you'd find the gold would come out first, or the lower rated card, and then you'll see the white go around the kind of badge. That is kind of like the start of it. And then the only way normally to know if it's 2 golds is once you get into the animation of the card popping up, the player will already be out on the pitch, or at least out on the walkout, and then you'll eventually see the second one come out. In terms of a normal card, so a normal 75 to 82, as you open up the pack, there will be no lights, no nothing. It will just be the basic centre-back, nation, team. That's it. There will be nothing different there, so you won't be able to notice anything at all. When it comes to the board, this is where it gets a little bit more tricky between the board and the walkout, but basically on the right-hand side, or technically both, but the right-hand side is the easiest to spot. There is lights that go up on the right hand side straight away. For a board, these lights are very dim, and I must admit the difference between the two are not crazy. You will eventually notice it once you've kind of gone through a little bit more, but you'll notice that the board ones are very, very faint. They're not really there. They are as kind of light as can be. That is a predominant number 1 right there. In the walkout side, and as you probably could have guessed it, these lights are a little bit more glowing. They're not necessarily full on glowing completely, but most definitely a considerable amount more than the boards once you actually put them on a side-by-side comparison. Really, they are very difficult, and I must admit, it's going to take a lot of getting used to, and maybe another tell comes up, but this is as far as what I can tell what a walkout actually is. So board, or at least normal 75 to 82, is nothing at the start. A board is light, which is very, very dim. A walkout is a little bit more of a light, and then a double walkout. Normally, on a special card, you'll see the flares from a different card as well. On a normal double walkout for golds, you'll see the player instantly on the walkout. The first one will already have walked out. He won't be walking out anytime soon. And if you see the knee slide, you haven't got a double walkout. Let me know if this helps.